What's going on? It's Justeeni here. I have the most difficult challenge I've done in a very long time, and it's winning a single game with Aquarion on dry lands. Because as it turns out, it's actually quite difficult. Like, Aquarion isn't just like bad on dry lands, like, they are atrocious on dry lands. Like, even Polaris is better. I did a video where I did Polaris on dry lands, and it wasn't that bad, but this is that bad. It's horrible, in fact. So yeah, let's just get right into things. I think you guys can figure out why Aquarion sucks. So I decided to go for the ruin because you have to get lucky. Now, I'm not getting lucky right now. I do get lucky later though, but you have to get lucky if you want us to win. That's just a fact of life. I go org in the hopes of there being lots of farms. Not really the case here. So I just have to go hunting and pay for my sins. But we get our capital upgraded on turn 6. We've got 2 cities upgraded. Yay! And yeah, I'm going for another workshop, not an explorer, because I just need economy so bad. So what's my game plan for winning? Anyway, so I meet the opponent, and you know, I'm actually getting like a lot of forest, so we might have to pivot into forestry perchance, but we're gonna do some upgrading first, get some more warriors, expand. My density is actually amazing with what looks to be 4, maybe 5 suburbs. That looks like 4 suburbs next to my capital. Absolutely eating delicious. Find the opponent with a rider there. And yes, I'm going for the forestry, stepping on the ruin, getting the explorer, seeing what's up. They've got a lot of riders and a lot of farms, but it seems that they're a little slow to start, but now they're capturing 4 villages at once, which is a little scary, but they're not immediately attacking me, so I've got time to stabilize. Maybe something can happen. This is where I really work my magic with superior skill and math ruin. That's the ticket. Math ruin. Do you know how many stars that just saved me? 25 stars. That's a lot of stars saved, and math is good here. Let me tell you, math is good here. And I'm going to use that. Snag this border growth. This border growth is going to be so amazing. So amazing. Get that crab in the middle. Crabs are going to be a very useful tool because they can move around a ton without the need for roads. And once you get bubbles, they can move around even more. They can outmaneuver giants, plus the escape ability. But they've got construction and roads, so that's a little bit concerning. I need to get trade up myself, but my math markets are actually looking pretty good. I just kind of need to coast along and we can make something happen. We're still gonna have to figure out how to win after I get markets, but that's a bridge we cross when we get there. Not stepping on this ruin, by the way, because they'll just kick me off. I didn't do it last turn for the same reason. They could do a road play, and I want the ruin for myself. But this veteran sword from way back when in the beginning, actually putting in the work, and I am going to be able to take this village and snag the ruin. Now I go waterways, which I should have done earlier. And again, I'm really close to trade. My crab is about to go kind of crazy. My economy is beautiful. What could possibly go wrong? Well, right now, oh, they get a border growth. It's actually very scary border growth. Park of Fortune. And they just snag a giant. Star Ruin, though. Fishing Ruin. Fishing Ruin is actually not bad. I would have had to buy fishing at some point, but now I save 14 stars with the Fishing Ruin, so even the Fishing Ruin is actually good RNG here. But what I need to go trade. That is a must here. And I go with the little puffer. You know, I've got math. I need to defend the giants. So I feel like I still need just a couple more things to go my way. And smooth sailing. Amazing border growth here. Taking it before they can. Really fighting for these border territories is going to be huge. And I'm just getting these markets going like crazy. going to be popping off. They get their own border growth right after I do. So good timing for me, and then they get their markets. Okay, well those markets are pretty good. Those are actually going to be level 8 markets. They are going to catch right back up, but I just need to have a nice stable position and we'll be fine. Markets are looking nice here. I just need to follow things up. Look at this. I mean, right now my economy is beautiful. They go for the double siege, but I have a plan. Those are very good markets, though. But we have our own markets. We've had a defense. We're fine. Nobody panic. Aquaculture now. Getting all those juicy city connections. This is very important because not only do I need the city connections, I need the Grand Bazaar Monument. So I'm getting all these amazing connections. Getting the border growth here, which I wish I could have gotten earlier, but it's still going to be useful. Again, controlling as much territory as possible. I am going to be able to take out this giant here. And then my plan for this other giant, maybe you know where this is going. Grab climbing. Do a little bit of magic, because this is what you need to have things happen. You need the stars to align, and you need a little bit of trickery. And I am going to be able to take out that giant. I don't know if they have a knight, because I can't really see it, and I wasn't score counting, so I did play around a knight chain post Justeeni. Because I'm still not out of the water yet. You know, pun intended. You know, because I mean, I guess I am out of the water. I'm on dry land. Somehow their market spots are just cracked, though. Like, mine were good, and I got them way faster, but these are just... What is this? And this, and this, and this. Excuse me? But hopefully, at the end of the day, we both have a lot of economy, so whoever has more, it's just not going to matter too much. I'm getting some nice vision. I've got really nice expansion. I'm shocked that I was able to get this much territory. I just kind of need to get some good outplays, just squeeze a bit more advantage, and we should be good to go. Just set up a nice, solid defense, and then I can start to push back. I go mining, further enhancing my economy, making my way towards Smithery to improve things more, because I do need more economy, believe it or not. We're not done. Because, yeah, the math markets, they were a good start, but we need more. And Zabasi's not done with the markets either. These markets are insane. And now the night spam is beginning. But I've got a lot of crabs. I can kind of deal with this western side just by throwing a ton of crabs at the problem. Now, the eastern side is its own issue, but luckily there's no pressure there. So don't actually have to worry about that. I can get some nice swings, get a siege, get more upgrades, continue setting up my markets. And yeah, I do a little bit of a misplay here. I go for the border growth, but I put my market here, which not ideal, because I could just put my market like this and then sawmill here. It's a better market, and also I'm going to be placing forge here. So yeah, there's a couple suboptimal stuffs with the markets, but I can renovate later if I get chivalry, which I do need for my late game master plan, because I do have a plan here. They've got a lot of units, but oh no, they've got archers. Archers are very scary. Why are archers scary here? Because, well, my master plan includes the following. I want navigation. This is going to be my way of dealing with cloaks and knights, both in one go. Knights do notoriously bad into jellies because they can't chain through, and then tridents are going to be my main way of dealing damage. They also, combined with jellies, completely deal with cloaks, and that's my way of kind of not only defending, but also eventually pushing back. I can also use the occasional puffer or crabs to flood tiles to start to make progress that way. And again, puffers being that really nice defense. It should allow me to do some things. Also, scubas, very nice late game weapon, because unlike with normal tribes, scubas have 3 movement in addition to being like a normal cloak, so they're just a strictly better cloak, which is really nice here. And also, cloaks supported with jellies can be great because it can interrupt night chains and stuff like that. So, really nice to have. I just need all this set up. You know how many techs that is? I need to get navigation. I need to get smithery to improve my markets. I need to get spearing. I do actually want spiritualism as well to defend against knights. And then I need diplomacy. Yeah, okay. So that's a long ways away, and there's archers. So what's the deal with archers? So my whole mid-game plan kind of relies a lot on jellies. And do you know what the best unit in the game against jellies is? Archers. So how do I counter archers? Well, I'm Aquarion, so I'm looking for my kill archer button, and it's not there. Now, rest assured, I can defend against archers using jellies and tridents, but those don't attack into archers, so I need to figure something else out. But I am getting some defense. I'm preparing the crab push here in case they siege. I'm not going to do it preemptively, because they'll just kill the crab there. Now, they're trying to be very annoying with the knights, as they should. But I've got a nice, solid defense with the bubbled amphibians, able to maneuver around a lot. Got the occasional puffers, got lots of crabs everywhere. But this is a little bit troublesome. It's mainly this west side that I've sent all the crabs to defend. The archers are going to do a very good job pelting away, plus some knights as additional support and more markets. Believe it or not. But I need to figure out something. All the stars have aligned up to this point. I now go free spirit. Get some nice trades here. And then I go get some tridents. Hopefully that can help against the archers. At least hold them off. Give me time. If I can get spiritualism, that'll help so much here. The west is looking a bit sketchy. The east is also looking a little bit sketchy. How do I deal with just a giant walking into my city there? Also worth noting, I am down, I believe, one city. And I also have cloaks. But cloaks aren't a threat. I just get jellies, and cloaks are no problem. The problem is the knights and archers. So my plan for this giant going in the city is nothing. Also I left a little bit of a cloak chain. Or not a cloak chain, this is a night chain. And they're gonna play the rest of their turn first. It's like they knew that this was gonna be content, leaving the suspense here. Are they gonna see the chain? They had like 15 minutes to play their turn in this live game. Not only do they, of course, see the chain, they're not blind, but they also execute it pretty well. And now I'm left quite devastated. Still way down in economy. I'm still down in cities. I still don't really have a plan for archers. The west is slowly falling apart. The east is now completely falling apart. And we'll need a miraculous recovery. But maybe, just maybe, something can happen. I can still turn this around. I'm not dead yet. I can set up this defense. Oh. Okay, well, okay, so maybe this is the part of the video where I tell you that I don't actually win this game. In fact, I lose this game. This was the closest game I had out of all the attempts. The stars aligned, but it just couldn't happen. So, to those that were maybe misled by my commentary, I know I lied. Sort of. I didn't actually say that I won, so I didn't actually lie. But yeah, I'll link the other games that I had in the description. I spent too many hours on this, and you know, I want a video of this anyway because this game is actually like very suspenseful, and also there's not enough tragedies on the Justeeni Lingueeni channel. Like, we had the great 2025 World Championship incident, but we haven't had much else. So we get more Justeeni tragedy on the channel, which I hope you guys appreciate, because I suffered. I suffered a lot. I was like extremely not happy with this game. I definitely could have played it better. I don't know if I would have won anyway. Like, I think it was just a lost cause because Aquarium sucks on dry lands, but who knows? Maybe something could have happened. Maybe I'll revisit this. Not right now, not at the moment, because I'm kind of tired of playing Aquarium on dry lands, but maybe soon. Maybe I'll find someone that's not above 1500 elo to play against, and I'll actually have a chance. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.